Yo guys, welcome back by a new video, Driving Career, episode 10 if I'm correct, for the Dutch Grand Prix, my home race, and last race in Belgium, disappointed result, and we need a comeback now today to so we can show that we're a Ferrari driver and that we deserve to be in this red color, in this red suit, in the red car.
Parts have completed without issue.
And
they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
We need some upgrades, probably. We're doing one for the chassis, and unlucky, one upgrade failed for this weekend, but we finished our training programs, so we can purchase that upgrade another time, and it's coming 100%, of course. I don't know if it's ready before Monza, but we will see. And we're heading into qualifying. And in qualifying for Q1, we are going to set our first lap time into turn 1. And this episode and next episode are important. This episode, of course, my home Grand Prix. The next episode we're in Monza, and that's the home Grand Prix for Ferrari. Not the best first sector, but it's okay, and we're going to Skyflap. And we want to get ourselves, of course, into the top 15. And I hope we only need one lap, of course, and one compound tire, because then we can save something for Q3 and maybe even for the race. But we have to see what we can do. Now, of course, almost a lap down, the rest open. You can open your DRS earlier in the lap, and it's the 17th time. Not great, but we're going for another lap. And the Vries is coming out of the pit lane, of course also his home Grand Prix, and he just fully blocked us there. And that lap is over, and we need to set another lap time after that one. And we're 2 tenths down in our time, 3 tenths. And with a good exit, we're almost going to be 4 tenths faster. We are 4 tenths faster. And we're crossing the line as 9th, and after the time is finished, the first session is finished, we're still 9th, and we're through to Q2. In Q2, we're gonna set our first lap time early in the session. Unlucky, of course, that we needed 2 sets of soft tires, I think, in Q1. I don't know if it was the same set, but now in Q2, of course, if we're again 9th, it's okay. Again in Q3 we need to do better. At 3.5 tenths off, 5 tenths off Leclerc, and the time is now 0. We're 7th, and we're going for another lap just to make sure we're through. And we hit the curb, and we're going into the wall.
That was a
and
heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
The end of qualifying for us, and that is terrible. So no Q3 for us, and it doesn't even matter which position we finished. And you can see Haas there, and it's almost drove into us, but it's disappointing results in the qualifying in my home Grand Prix. And if we look to the ending, we would be in P7 still, and we didn't need that last lap, and it's disappointing. So We're starting from P10 unless there's grid penalties.
For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Verstappen, Perez, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Zhou, Watson, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Sargent, and Nick de Vries. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Still P10, no grid penalties ahead of us, and we're gonna set our car on the grid slot. 0.4.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
To go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go with a great start. Joe didn't have the best getaway, we're already on his inside. We're going for the move, and also Alonso a bit wide on the hard there. And we're also side by side with him. We're now ahead of him, and on the outside of the Huguenot block. We're going for a move on Valtteri Bottas with a great exit. And after all, that's probably true because it only could go wrong if we stayed side by side, but 2 position gains. It's a good start of the race for now. 25 laps, of course, and we can win the race in the first lap. Leclerc now second behind the Mercedes of, I don't know if it's Russell or Hamilton, but the Dutch crowd isn't going to be happy with this, of course. Mercedes won. After what happened in 2021, they are not the best friends, of course. But now, heading into lap 2 in P8, and now we're going almost into sector 3 on lap 3. We're looking to maybe we can overtake Valtteri Bottas for P7, and we're trying to start. It's early to say that Valtteri doesn't have any DRS, and can we attack and essentially overtake our old teammates from the first half of the season? We're going for the inside here, and we're past.
Nice work,
We're
mate.
up
That
to
brings you up a
P7.
place.
Great move. And now maybe we can close the gap to Norris ahead, who is on the hard. And we're going to lap 7, and we're behind. And it is a bit of a DRS frame, I think, from P3 to some positions behind, some cars behind. So it's going to be hard to overtake. I think it's from P3 to P11 in this frame. And we don't have a lot of ERS left. We've used a lot of our ERS in the first 7 laps. But if you can stay in the ERS, it's okay. Maybe we can go for a move later in the race. And if we go to lap 9, we lost some time and we kept ahead with almost 2 seconds. And now Alonso is the one who is behind, not Valtteri Bottas anymore. And we need to defend from Alonso before we're going into the pits for I think the set of first. And Alonso has DRS and maybe he's gonna attack us side by side with the Spanish driver. And he's still side by side and he's faster now. But we have the DRS. And we can open it now. We use some DRS. And with a great exit and with the DRS with more pace, more straight line speed than Alonso. And we're back past into P7. But unlucky the gap to Norris is now 3 seconds. It's a second, 1 second bigger than it was before the spin. And we're going to lap 13. Everyone ahead is boxed already and we're in the lead of this race for now. Of course we also need to box. I think this is the lap we are gonna box, but now Bottas behind and we want to stay ahead for now.
Understood.
To see
Stopping this lap.
I saved in the team. I'm gonna box now. Guys are done. We're going to soft. But we're also going to box now because otherwise we're gonna get the other drivers are gonna get an undercut on a crazy amount. And we can see that Hamilton is only 11 seconds behind and he has already stopped this race. And we're braking and it's the start of the season again.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Pit lane with a 5-second time penalty. And that's going to be...
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Finishing the points now. Essentially. No penalty now. Only warning. Crossing the pit line exit to close it. But I hope on this also we can do something that will get bigger than 5 seconds. Because otherwise it's gonna be disappointing. Of course we haven't scored any points last race at my debut at Ferrari. So I want to score points with this Ferrari car. And if we get this penalty what we have, it's gonna be hard to score some points. So we need to have a good pace to drive away from Bottas. Maybe we need a fight behind, but they are gonna lose time between Bottas and Gasly. But Joe is now boxing, he's into the pit lane
Gap
and
ahead
we're
is
moving up to
0.3 seconds.
So that's great. So we have
Okay, Charles is out of the race.
some more time and we see yellow flag of course on the up. And that is Charles Leclerc, of course now my teammate, and that is not great because he is in the title fight of course. Not really I think now, but he still has a good chance. We don't. We have to win every race or something after this race because we aren't going to win this race. Of course, because of the penalty. And our pace around here, the Ferrari around here, isn't the best car. And what we've done in the Alfa Romeo was great, but we do the same with the Ferrari now. Scoring okay amount of points, but no podiums. Yeah, of course, in 2 races it's okay, but we're not that far up from the grid. If we look at Charles was last race where he was in this race before he had the engine failure. but we're already in lap
Okay, gap to
24.
the car ahead is
And the gap to
5.1
Bottas is
seconds.
2.1 and to Joe is 2.2. And there are two cars, an Alpine and a McLaren behind Joe. So I think we're gonna finish P11 or something. So we aren't gonna score some points unless maybe Joe is having a fight. Maybe we can score P10 or P9, but it's gonna be really hard. We have the fastest lap, but of course you only get the point if you're gonna finish into the top 10. So that is the question, if we can get that fastest lap and score an extra point. But we need to see what's gonna happen this last lap. But we see Gasly and Joe are battling and they are gonna lose some time, so that's great for us. But they're still side by side, I think, and the gap is 4.1 already. Because they are side by side, 4.3, almost 4.4, and that is great, so maybe we can still score some points. We know it's not gonna be 1 point if we're gonna keep the fastest lap. So it's a need of no points or a minimal of 2 points, but it's gonna be 2 or 3 points. We're gonna fall behind Bottas, that is for sure. But 5 tenths we need between Joe and ourselves. George Russell has won the race now. So that's great for him and for Ferrari. For Mercedes, not for Ferrari of course. Hamilton second and Red Bull on third. And we're crossing the line. And what is it gonna be? And it is gonna be P10. So we're going to Monza. 2 points scored with Ferrari. 1 point because P10 and the fastest lap point. But it's okay.
Have pulled off a great victory here today. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
Still the podium for Max Verstappen, so that's great for him and for the Dutch fans, of course, around there.
At the top of the table.
And
so then, Natalie Pinkham,
Joe and Gasly were falling behind
well, there's
them.
no question in my
But
mind.
Oscar
it has to go
Piastri,
to
who
George
also
Russell.
was behind
what a
there,
performance. He's got every right to be
didn't
proud of what he accomplished out there today.
or wasn't
Time to see how
in
things
that
are
5
shaping up in the
seconds
Constructors' Championship.
of us,
Mercedes
so we
continue to
scored
extend
2
their lead.
points. So
Meanwhile,
that's
a
great.
strong weekend from Red Bull
We're
this time out,
moving
and they
up
improved
to
their position in the championship.
43
It's been an absolutely
points.
wild weekend of Formula
70
One
points
action.
behind
I
Mercedes
can't
in
wait to
the
see what's
Constructors.
next.
But it's gonna be hard to win any championships. But we scored some points, and we're going to Monza next episode, of course, as I've said earlier. But I want to thank you for watching. Leave a like, and if you want to see that Grand Prix in Monza and other videos, subscribe. You can set the notifications on. Thank you for watching to this vid, and I see you next time. Goodbye.